Hi guys, this is just a quick video to show the work done on an e-commerce style app. It's a full stack app written in .NET for the backend and React for the front end. This is going to deal with all the lifecycle of an application, so from writing code all the way to deployment to Azure. Of course, that's going to involve unit tests, integration tests, which I've done up to a point so far for both ends. I'm going to be writing a CI/CD pipeline in Azure DevOps, and I'm going to be deploying my backend to container apps and the React SPA to web static apps. Okay, I'm going to be including the link to the repo in the description below, so check it out so you can see more about all the technologies that I'm using. So basically though, for the backend, I'm going to be applying clean architecture to build robust APIs. And for the front end, the main thing is going to be using Redux to manage my state. Let's take a look quickly at the database design. I'm going to be using Microsoft Identity to manage users and roles, so users can create accounts. And whenever a user is ready to make a payment after adding products to a basket, we're going to be delegating that work to Stripe. And after payment is successful, we're going to be creating an order. In order to save the photos of the products, we're going to be using Cloudinary for that. It provides a public URL which we can access and use in a front-end application and display the images of the products directly, which is great. So yeah, check it out. Let's take a look at now the API endpoints so far. I have an account resource and all the endpoints here. Again, this application is not yet complete, but I would like to, in the future, implement forgot password, reset passwords, and so on. Here we can see our basket resource endpoints, which we can get, delete, and so on, and the rest of the guys. Here's my webhook here that Stripe is going to be able to access and update the order status, whether the payment went okay, or it was cancelled or it failed. Okay, and here is the main resource here, products, which with the full CRUD endpoints. And if we take a look at the front end, here it is. There you go, ego. I still got to do quite a bit of cleaning up, but here is sort of the home page. So users can toggle between light mode and dark mode. There it is. They can go to products and they can search products. Let's say I'm looking at shirts. Let's do this. Let's type that again. There you go. Shirts. We can filter by brand, HMN, for example. We can also do by type, so let's take a look at all the jackets and so on. What this means is, since my APIs are paginated, so by default we are loading 12, it means that my filtering has to be handled by the backend. So whenever I'm filtering, I'm sending that request to the backend, and the backend is doing all the work and is just returning the paginated results. Okay, so by default, as I mentioned, we load 12, but if we go to the next page, we're going to be requesting the next set of items. So let's say that we're gonna proceed with this product. So I've added this to my basket. Come to my basket. It's not looking pretty at the moment, but it works. We can add more. Let's say that we want actually 2 of these guys. Then we're gonna go check out. But in order to check out, we need to, of course, log in. And I already have a login. So we just sign in. There it is. It's gonna allow us to proceed. And my React Toastify is showing more than once. I got to fix that, of course, as well. And let's say that we are going ahead with the address, and let's just do some test address, some random address. I'm in Australia, by the way. And there it is. And let's do test street. There you go. Let's just use that. Fantastic. Go next. And we'll just use the 424242 that Stripe provides, which is going to be a success payment card. It's going to be Visa, and we're just going to make that payment. And as soon as we make that payment, we get our order confirmation as well as our basket being cleared, which is great. So at the moment, these don't work. These two don't work. I haven't implemented that yet, but we can go to inventory and we can see all the products. Again, it's going to be paginated, and I'm going to put more filters at the top so we can quickly search through our inventory. We can create new one. There it is. Or we can edit the previously available product. As we can see there, we can choose from a range of different images there if you want to, and so on. So that's pretty much it. I would like to continue making more videos about the progress of this application, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one.